and welcome back to my channel. I've been toying with the idea of shooting this video, or if I should not shoot this video, and ultimately I decided to shoot it because one of the most important things to me on my channel is normalizing disability. One of the things that I think is most important about my channel is I show you just me doing everyday regular stuff, how I do it as a girl in a wheelchair with my disability specifically, and even though to some people that might seem like invasive or something, I don't see it that way. I see it as like, I didn't have a me to look up to when I was younger, so if maybe someone younger than me with my disability watches my channel, they might feel a little bit more represented. That's always been my goal. Also, I don't really have a lot of that sort of like, I probably should because my body is so abnormal, like had that sort of like, don't look at me thing, but I'm gonna blame it on having so many different home care workers when I was younger that I've just never had that like, I want to call it a sense of dignity, but like, I guess a sense of privateness about my body, because no matter where I go, I'm gawked at, and it's just, it is the way it is. This is my body, this is my being, this is the reason that I'm alive, and I accept it and love it for what it is, even if that means buying clothes is a little bit hard sometimes. So I used to do hauls and stuff on the channel all the time, and I have a couple of videos about dressing my disabled body that are quite old now. And I've gotten much older since then and a little bit chubbier because I do like my snacks. And I had to buy new pants. Now, we're still in a lockdown, blah, blah, blah. I'm not really a big fan of trying things on anyway because I just hate that. And I wanted cheap pants because they don't have to be nice. I work from home forever now. I just need pants. And one of the biggest issues for me is I need pants that we'll talk about this in a second, but that will cover my entire bum. Because now that I am working from home, if I do go somewhere, it'll probably be in someone else's car, which means they have to take me in and out of their car. So it has to be pants that I know will stay up and covered and everything, rather than before I could kind of get away with maybe ill-fitting pants because I'm just kind of stagnant in my chair all the time. So the only way I could figure out how to explain my weird pants and body situation to you was with diagrams. So, are you ready for a little science lesson? Okay, so the normal human body, you have your little head, you have your spine, you have your little ribs in the middle here. You have your hip bones. You have your legs. Okay? I don't look like that. I look like head. And then my spine goes down. And then it jets in. Down. And then back out. So, what's going on here? These are my ribs. And my ribs end here. At this point, my spine jets inward, literally. So, let's say I wanted to get one of those small of your back tattoos that slut shamers call tramp stamps. I couldn't, because I literally don't have a small of my back. Because my ribs start very high. I have a very short neck, as you can see. My collarbone is right here. My chin is right here. My ribs are here. And then the spine goes in, down, out, and then my hips are right here. So essentially, this top half of my spine sits on top of my hips. So not only does that mean that my bum is very high up on my back, but thanks to the fact that my rib cage is barrel shaped, so everyone else's rib cage is shaped like that, right? Straight line. Mine is shaped more like a trapezoid. So, you know, they kind of go out more as you go down, sort of like a barrel-shaped rib cage. So between my barrel-shaped rib cage and the fact that my butt goes up so high, I end up with, no matter how much weight I gain or lose, this sort of like beer belly-esque gut that just hangs over and sits on my legs. It is directly sort of like, no matter, like I said, no matter how much weight I gain or lose, it's going to be there because of the weird way that my back is shaped and the weird way that my ribs are shaped. That's just who I am. Now, the unfortunate thing about all of that is that that means that my pants have to come up very high because my bum is so tall. My sister affectionately refers to it as my thorax. So it has to come up really high. Maybe if I back up, this will be a little bit easier to explain. I'm wearing pajama pants right now. I'm not wearing my leg pants for this video. So my bum comes up here, and then here's my belly. So I need pants to either sit under my gut the way these ones do, or come up high here, and then go all the way around. Is this right under my boobs? Yes, it is. But I need that in order to keep my bum covered if I'm going to be picked up out of my chair. So often I have to buy, like, these pants that I just bought from Shein are mediums. Hoping that they will come up high enough and fit around. Odds are they will be too long because I am only, 3 feet tall. But taking pants up is much easier than making them wider. For that reason, also because of how I'm shaped, I typically go with elastic waist because my waist is much thinner than my thighs and my bum. So right here is much smaller than down here. So it has to be able to come up and over, and that is a little bit of a osteogenesis imperfecta anatomy lesson. If you are new to this channel, hello, my name is Abby, and I have OI, which is osteogenesis imperfecta. It is basically a brittle bone disorder, so I break easier than the average person, and one of the fun things about my type of OI is it comes with a lot of different physical deformities. A lot of these physical deformities are not unique to me. Other people with my disability look quite similar to me. We all have this sort of same, bowed arms, bowed legs, short stature, barrel rib cage, that sort of thing. So this video, while you might think it's unique to me, it's actually not, because a lot of people with my disability are like me. So I bought 3 pairs of pants from Shein, and what we're gonna go do is, as much as I don't want to, because I hate trying things on, I am gonna try them on. Okay, so this first pair of pants are the Shein, what are they called? Frill Trim Bow Tie Waist Solid Pants. These cost me $15 Canadian, and I bought them in this orangey color and in black. Now, they are a little bit tighter than I would like them to be, but they're also brand new, so maybe I just gotta, wear them a little bit. And also, if I had gone up a size, they would have been too big. So this is how they fit. They are surprisingly not too long. They're only a little bit bunched up at the bottom. And, most importantly, as Sam would say, they cover my thorax. They feel like the kind of pants that are gonna stay on. If I get, picked up and put somewhere, which is nice. But when I undo the bow, this bow is pretty much just for decoration. It doesn't actually, drawstring anything. You can do that as tight or as loose as you want. You probably don't even have to do it up. But I decided to do it up. I think they're cute, actually, personally. And I kind of didn't know if I was going to love them. But look at them. They're kind of cute. And I actually bought these pants in both this orangey color and in black. So, do I bother trying on the black pair? Yeah, I should. The only thing I will say is that they're a weird fabric. I don't know if my camera's going to pick up the texture. But they definitely feel weird. That doesn't bother me. But it's just important to note that they feel weird. So this one is that same pair of pants, but just in black. They fit the same. They look the same. I just figured I should get some black pants while I was at it. Again, $15. Covers the thorax. Comfy. I'm still not sure how I feel about the frill at the top. I wish it had, I don't know, if it was going to be there, it should have some sturdiness to it, but it doesn't. It's just, but it's okay. I still think it's cute. 1 pair of pants left. Just 1. Okay, so this is the last pair of pants. These are called the Shein Glen Plaid Belted Paper Bag Skinny Pants. These ones were $26. And this is what they look like. They're definitely more of a slippy, silky fabric than I was expecting, which I don't love. Silky, slippy fabrics in pants, honestly, because it makes me feel like I'm going to, slip out of my chair. I'm not going to, but that's what it feels like. They also have this bow in the front, which I think is cute. They cover my thorax. I actually, these were easier to get on because they're stretchier, but just something about the way that they accentuate my belly. I think I liked the other pants more. And the other pants were significantly cheaper. I mean, I'll still wear these pants. I'll still keep them, especially because, if I don't wear a shirt tucked in, it'll cover it. So I still think they're cute. And so, yeah, anyway, that's a little bit about me and how I fit pants and how weird my lower half of my body is shaped. Like I said, all these pants are from Shein, so they were relatively inexpensive, and I'm not really particularly hard on clothes, so I can buy really cheap clothes, and they'll last me a long time. It's also important to me that I let you know that these sorts of videos, I think a lot of people would see as vulnerable, but I don't. I see them as important, because I grew up in the early 2000s, and the sorts of, the beauty standards back then were ridiculous compared to now. Now we see, it's still not great, but we still see more and more people who look like humans. Lena, shut up. I'm trying to have a serious conversation in here. We're seeing more and more people who look like humans, healthy humans, whereas in the early 2000s, you look at popular media and the ideal beauty standard was, skinny as a rail, scary skinny, like Nicole Richie, Lindsay Lohan. And I don't say that to say any sort of negative thing towards those girls, because they were clearly having their own struggles, but that was like the ideal. And then I think, I don't know about you guys, but my BuzzFeed sort of recommended all the time lately, it's about Jessica Simpson and how the whole world called her fat in that one performance where she was a size 4. And I remember that performance, and I remember being little and thinking she looked fat. So that's messed up. So I like making fashion videos and videos where you get to see me, because, you know, we move into this body positivity thing and it's about bigger girls, and that's great, and I love that. I don't want you to think that I don't love that, but I also want there to be still that massive section of the body positivity movement that is for bodies that were made weird. Like mine. Like bodies where the anatomical when I die and I've decomposed and all of my flesh is gone, the skeleton still doesn't look normal. Like, that's my body positivity movement, is like the girls with bowed arms and in a wheelchair and scoliosis and all the stuff that I have. And so, like I said, some people might see a video like this as vulnerable, where I explain to you in diagrams my spine shape. But I think this is important for people to understand that, like, some people are just built differently. And not only is that okay, but I think that's great, because then we're all truly a little bit different. You know, they say we're all pink on the inside. True, we're all pink on the inside, but some of us are a little extra curvy in there too. A little extra weird, a little extra here, a little less there. A little more booty, a little less collagen in my bones. That sort of thing. Anyway, now I'm just rambling. I'm going to take these pants off because I'm sweating a lot. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. And I will see you next time. Bye!